then like, you know, I think we ended up copping from him or something at one point. That was so awkward because he didn't want to get out the car. We were just sitting in the back seat. I'm just like, so I'm not about to ask you about the weather or some shit. Like, you gonna get out? I don't know. It was funny. Timeline mixed up, but yeah, so he actually wasn't like the very first encounter. I hate to call it a situation, but like he actually wasn't the very first. One of your friends, y'all dated before, right? Or y'all was just kind of whatever. Yeah. So like she, you know, linked up with one of her friends. She told me about it. It wasn't even really sneaky because like you told me about it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I feel like that's the
what
context of that is. Yeah.
So yeah, like you know, I think we ended up copping from him or something at one point. That was so awkward because he didn't want to get out the car. We were just sitting in the back seat. I'm just like, so I'm not about to ask you about the weather or some shit. Like, you gonna get out? I don't know. It was funny, but so yeah, like you told me about it, and you said that like his sex was really good or whatever, and you know. So I was like, okay, if that's what you want to do, and she did it. It was good, right?
Yeah, it was good, and I think it was better because if I was so relaxed, being able to talk to you about it, and like if I don't know, it was kind of like a very freeing moment. Like it felt I felt like I am at the highest level of myself. Like I feel like I'm so myself right now, you know. So that was really cool. That was really cool.
And I mean, it happened, and we went the fuck on with life. Like that was it, you know. So then after that, I actually met somebody at my unit, and that was really dope for me because like it was interesting because I didn't meet him, and I'm sure I had seen him around or whatever, but like we didn't really. Clearly, he had been seeing me around, and he just kind of finally built up the courage or whatever to just say something. And I like it when people are forward because, like, it takes time for me to be forward with somebody. Like, I gotta know. Like, I'm not a jump out there on the limb. I'm just not. I don't know why. But anyway, like he finally, you know, just said something to me one day, but that was like towards the time when we were getting ready to leave to go to Chicago. So I had maybe like 4 drills, you know, left after that. So I was only going to see him a few more times. Anyway, it's just interesting that we ended up kind of coming and getting connected right before I left. But really sweet, like just a really like good energy, you know, like just really, really smart, great conversation, funny as hell. Like he could be sarcastic like me. He gets my jokes, and he's so fucking adorable. Oh my god, he's so handsome. He's a really good looking dude. Cute. On top of that, so yeah, just really sweet. Miss him to death. So. When I met him, you know, I came home, you probably picked me up from jail that day, and I told her about him and all this other stuff, and how he, you know, reached out to me and asked me for my Instagram and all of this stuff, and so she, you know, how was that when I told you about Josh?
I I didn't really feel. Wait, I thought it was really cool, and I was excited that you were excited for sure. And I just was like, damn, look at us! Like, it's really cool that we had this kind of relationship.
Yeah.
But I also think like that I was so like easy to accept it because like I didn't really feel threatened by him because he's a man. And I recognize our differences, and I feel like your preference isn't men, your preference is women. So I didn't feel like I didn't feel threatened. So like it was cool. I liked that you liked him. I thought he was really cool, really cute, really sweet, really sweet. Oh my god, he's so cute. But yeah, and but I did like I don't have the same connection with him that you have, you know. And even that, like I think is really cool. Like I recognize that it doesn't have to be like we both don't have to be into like I shouldn't expect like us to have the same connection that you have that y'all have
the people that we meet
because it's I don't think that it's gonna always be like that,
right? It's not realistic.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it happens, but there can't be like an expectation.
Yeah.
In order for things to be
this way
open, this way we gotta both like them. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So like that was
a while for me to see that or like accept that with
the other guy.
Yeah.
Because I was just about to say like she would always ask me, "Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure? Are you jealous?" And it's just like honestly, I'm not. And I felt the same. Like I did not feel threatened by him. Like I didn't feel like I needed to overexert or do any or like my position was being challenged. Like I just didn't feel that way. That was kind of hard for her to receive at first because she kind of saw it as the opposite. She kind of thought I felt a way or whatever, and it's just like I don't like him like you like him. That's really all it is.
Yeah, and
I like him. I think he's dope. Like if he does want to develop a friendship with me, I'm totally open to that. But fortunately, he kind of botched that for a quick second. But I don't know if you want to talk about that.
No,
we don't have to talk about that. But shit happens. Like things play out how they play out. But yeah, that was a definite. That situation definitely taught us that like it's like that sometimes. Like we're not always. It's not a guarantee that I'm gonna like her partner as much as she did. It just is what it is. But I feel it's the same way with our friends. I love your friends, and we have a few mutual best friends. But
all your friends ain't my friends.
Yeah,
all my friends ain't your
exactly.
friends.
And I'm sure you love a lot of my friends to death, but y'all not about
we
to
don't have the same connection that y'all do, or the same things in common that y'all do.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, seeing how that's possible in other types of relationship dynamics, why shouldn't it be possible? Translate into a marriage. I ain't going nowhere. This is my person, and like we both know and truly believe that. And so like we felt like at some point we were going to, open things up and, just so we could be real with ourselves to begin. Because I feel like that's really what it starts with, People cheat and lie because they feel like they can't be real with themselves. They feel like the feelings that they're experiencing are wrong. You're wrong, or you're a bad person because you got feelings for somebody and you're married, or you have feelings for somebody and you're in a relationship with somebody else. And it's just like
it's normal. It happens. And not to say that that's everybody's way, because maybe it's an acquired taste. I don't know. Maybe it's not everybody's thing. Maybe some people, they want to find their... I know not maybe. There are a lot of people that want to find their one person, and that's all they want. But And I don't feel like that's impossible. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that, because for that to work, all it takes is for two people to want that same thing. If all that person got to do is find one person that, look, I just want my one person, and it just be us, and that's it, and that's cool. And if you're willing to go through life and go through journey and go through meeting people and having experiences, and you like not be open to any other relationships, the both of you, then that's fine, that's great, you know. But I think our approach is more so just like being open to life and being open to love in a way that we don't deny when there is a clear connection between us and other people. If that happens, it don't mean we like just out here. Like, I think people be thinking that, like, if you poly, y'all you having a good time. Right. You know, I don't even be attracted to people like that. Like, you know, so don't get excited. Like, don't get excited. Like, you might not have a shot. It's like, you know, it's just being open to being honest about if we do have a connection with somebody more so. And that don't mean that like it's gonna be sexual or it's gonna be something. Like the guy that I met, we've been friends for like over a year now, and it's never been sexual. Like, you know, but we definitely have chemistry, you know. So I mean, not to say it's always a like sexual connection, but it's possible, you know.
And you know what, even with that, it could be the opposite. And I don't feel like I've experienced this yet, but you know, you could meet somebody that is just, you know, y'all have that sexual chemistry, and y'all might not have the other side of things. And you know, and it be like that sometimes. But I think like it's like just kind of going off of what you're saying, creating that environment to where you're even able to identify, okay, what is this? What is this? What's going on? What do we have? What do we like about each other? You know, like.